You were looking today, Emperor.
It's good to see you, Emperor. Your actions are weakening the Aldemari Dominion's grip on Skyrim and allowing us to send more men south to Cyrodiil. Yes, Your Majesty. The Aldemari Dominion sallied out to engage General Lightheart's forces at Fort Nickel. General Lightheart faced them down with 5 of her 6 legions. The last legion was sent across Lake Rumar, north of the Imperial City. They sneaked into the city via the sewers, liberating the Imperial City before the Battle of Fort Nickel even begun. The Aldemari Dominion forces did not know anything was wrong until the city gate slammed shut behind them. General Lightheart's attack pushed them back into Lake Rumar. Those who did not die by the sword drowned. General Lightheart's casualties were light, and very little damage was done to the Imperial City, since it was mostly empty of enemy forces. The Aldemari Dominion forces occupying the Imperial City was destroyed to the last man. General Lightheart achieved a major victory against the Dominion, Your Majesty. The Imperial Navy engaged the Aldemari Navy in Topol Bay. The Elves are highly skilled sailors. We took heavy casualties. I do not believe our Navy can beat them in a fair fight. After all, they are an island, and sailing is a vital skill to them, but not to us. Fortunately, fog ended the battle before we lost the entire fleet. Some reported fine weather beforehand, so the fog is a bit of a mystery. Spellcraft would explain it. The Admiral has ordered the Navy to stay closer to land. He hopes the land-based fortifications will add to his own firepower and tilt the balance in his favor next time he engages the Dominion's Navy.
It is good to see you again, Your Majesty. It is good to see you again, Your Majesty.
Hail the Emperor!
Greetings, Emperor. Your Majesty, as you know, the Penitus Oculatus served the Emperor directly. Since you became Emperor, we have served you. With the Legion in the capable hands of your generals, Your Majesty, it is time you put your agents to work. I have summoned your head agents back to Skyrim, so you may issue them new orders, Your Majesty. They will address you as Agent 0. You should address them as Agent 1, Agent 2 and Agent 3. Agent 1 is in the Candlehearth at Windhelm. Agent 2 is in the Warrens at Markarth. And Agent 3 is in the Four Shields Tavern at Dragonbridge. Simply listen to their reports and give them new orders, Your Majesty. These are your agents. They answer directly to you. I'll be here if you need me, Emperor.
Hail the Emperor!
You were looking well today, Emperor.
Hey.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Uwielbiam, gdy kolacja sama wpada mi w ramiona. Skąd się te wampiry biorą? Musimy je wyplenić, zanim będzie jeszcze gorzej.
Word is the College of Mages is back to normal, if there's such a thing for that lot. Word is spreading like mage fire. The great evil has been vanquished. You have truly saved us all. You all? Sure!
Greetings, Agent Zero. I have been traveling around Hammerfell trying to get support for the war against the Old Mary Dominion, Agent Zero. I believe so, Agent Zero. Hammerfell leaders have indicated that once Coral has been retaken by the Empire, and their southern flank protected, then they will send what forces they can spare to aid us. This makes Coral a key strategic asset for us. Greetings, Agent Zero.
Yeah.
In the ancient tongue you are Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
What is it?
I best be on my best behavior here. The Sidna Mines is supposed to be the most brutal prison in all of Skyrim.
Greetings, Agent Zero. I have infiltrated the Old Mary forces in Valenwood and located the camp where Legion prisoners are being held. Do you wish me to attempt a rescue, Agent Zero? Very well, Agent Zero. I'll report to General Lightheart and plan an assault on the prisoner of war camp.
Warrens ain't for you.
Our new Emperor is none other than the Governor who defeated the Aldmeri Dominion at the Battle of Helgen. Greetings, Agent Zero. Agent Zero, I have been working undercover in the Imperial City during the occupation, and have traced the Elder Councillors that have turned traitor. My current orders are to observe their movements and report back. Do you wish to change my orders? Very well, Agent Zero. The traitorous Elder Councillors will be executed.
I don't know why anyone would want to live here. It's so cold that it makes Whiterun seem like a tropical...
I've got a little work if you're interested.
True, may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of warfare.
You are looking well today.
Greetings, Emperor. I see. Mostly routine, but this Hammerfell report is good news, Your Majesty. I'll inform General Lightheart that Coral has just become a priority target for us. They will follow your orders, Your Majesty. It will make little difference to us here in Skyrim, but the legions in Cyrodiil should benefit from the orders you issued. Yes, Your Majesty. The Imperial Navy is lacking a home port to make repairs at. So temporary harbours have been established near forts still under the control of our encircled legions in Cyrodiil. It is risky, but General Lightheart is attempting to break through the Aldemir lines and resupply the legions still in enemy-held territory. I am convinced Councillor Lohan is working for the Falmor and has been passing them information about the Royal Court. There have been leaks, little things only the Councillor was privy to, some of it planted by me to see if it reached Falmor hands. It did. My agents confirmed it. What concerns me is Councillor Lohan knows Coral has just become a critically important strategic target for us. Right now he's in Markaf waiting to be contacted by a Falmor agent. We have to arrange for the Councillor to have a little accident, or to be the victim of a random act of violence. He knows too much and his loyalty is questionable. We cannot risk him escaping or talking to others about our plans. Nor can we afford to tip off the Falmor that he has vital information. We have to kill him and make it look like it was either an accident or some random act of violence. Yes, Your Majesty. Councillor Lohan is somewhere in Markaf, waiting to meet his Falmor contact. Simply find him and kill him. Some sort of accident would be preferred, but a slit throat works just as well. Yes, Your Majesty. Do not get caught doing it. If word gets out that the Emperor killed the Councillor, things will turn bad very quickly. You must appear to be just a random thug to fool the Falmor, and ensure the rest of the Elder Council never suspects a thing. After all, you'll be killing one of their own. They will not like that. They will want a trial, and we cannot afford a trial right now. Good luck, Your Majesty.
You were looking well today, Emperor.
Greetings, Emperor.
You okay?
Gods.
Yes?
Bruce? You're as good as dead.
Redguard craftsmanship in every piece.
Somebody help!
Please, someone do
Someone
something.
do something.
Not impressed.
Don't say I didn't. Die!
You okay?
Uwielbiam, gdy kolacja sama wpada mi w
Never should
ramiona.
have come. Victory is yours. I submit. Huh?
A fight. I'm staying out of this. You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
You are looking well
Greetings,
today,
Emperor. That is good news, Your Majesty. Just in case you failed, I had General Lightheart bring the attack on Coral forward. She has the city under siege, and it is expected to fall soon. I think we've dealt with all the traitors in our midst now, especially amongst the Elder Council. But just in case, I've increased security at the Royal Court. Yes, the Divine Crusader tells me his men have identified the final 3 hideouts the Eldermere Dominion are using in Skyrim. He will have plans for assaulting all 3 ready soon.
You are looking well today, Emperor.
Greetings, Emperor.
You are looking well today, Emperor.
Greetings, Emperor.
Hail the Emperor!
It's good to see you, Em. I believe we have found the 3 final Aldmeri Dominion bases in Skyrim. If we kill the command staff at these 3 bases, Skyrim will be secure. Farewell, Emperor. It's good to see you, Emperor.
You are looking well today, Emperor.
May I be of assistance?
It's good to see you, Emperor. I believe we have found the 3 final Aldmeri Dominion bases. The first base is called Ikrushti. Once again, you have to find the commander. I believe some of the survivors of your past battles made it back to these bases, so they may be expecting you. General Lightheart sent a couple of legions to break through Aldmeri lines a little while ago. They succeeded and have resupplied the encircled legions and are now marching on the cities in the Niben. They are meeting heavy resistance but are making progress. That is all, Emperor. Good luck.
Hail the Emperor!
Yes?
You all? Sure!
You wouldn't want to hurt my prince. alchemists eat ingredients to learn how to make potions? That doesn't sound very pleasant to me. I mean, who in their right mind would eat a giant stoat or troll fat? Eating thistles and antlers? That sounds fake.
Roll? Sure!
I think it's a broken house.
You okay?
Out of all the princes, Sanguine is the only one I would actually consider worshipping. He really understands how to have a good time and knows the importance of alcohol. I quite like Sheogorath too.
Alice, you won't leave here alive. You okay?
Never work on a farm. They are always full of tools and hoes. Those are a real pain to use. Never again will I do an honest day's work.
What was that? Your miserable life.
Dead.
You'll show it!
Sure, what can I do for you? Yes? This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we
Yes?
all know and love. Our hero claims a warrior's heart.
Until next time.
I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn
Need something?
comes.
I've been an interesting traveler.
You were looking day, Emperor.
It's good to see you, Emperor. Well done, Your Majesty. General Lightheart has taken Coral earlier today. She is now turning her attention to Anvil. The Aldmeri forces in Colovia are regrouping at Anvil for a final stand. It's going to be bloody, Your Majesty. The second Aldmeri base we found is Buntras, another Dwemer ruin taken over by the Aldmeri Dominion. I suspect they used the Talus Worshipper excuse to do a little exploring and scout out good places for hidden bases. It may have been their plan all along. Yes, Your Majesty. One commander, one officer, and one archmage. This should be a routine for you by now. General Lightheart has besieged Anvil, Your Majesty, and our forces in the Niben have surrounded Shadenhall and are preparing to attack. The Imperial Navy is helping General Lightheart at Anvil, preventing supplies from arriving by sea. That is all for now, Your Majesty. I should have an update for you later.
Hail the Emperor!
Do you know what I love to do when I have a little too much spare gold? I find a beggar and pay them to harass people. They are so desperate for money.
You okay?
You're sure.
Is someone there?
Come on!
Is someone there?
Keep come pretty. I'm feeling a little self-conscious. I love saying that to guys when they open the world. As if they say yes to their wives and their husbands. And if they say no, I pretend to be very upset and they What?
You're sure. Come on! Don't say I didn't warn you.
You hurt? certainly be turning some heads in that outfit. Whether it's for the right reasons, I'll let you be the judge.
You'll show
Have you noticed that people seem to always say the same things, and people complain about me?
You okay? You okay?
Deep down, I don't know. I love you too, silly.
You know you can afford a septim or two. Spare some gold for a veteran? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. I was the finest scout in the Legion once. Tracked down all the places in the wilds that were causing people trouble. Lost my helmet in one of the old caves. My pretty, pretty helmet. Life just got worse after that. Kept losing things. So many things. Oh, you could? I sure would love to have it again. Could show you some of my old scouting tricks. I do miss that helmet. Zrobić z tymi atakami wampirów.
You are looking well, Emperor.
It's good to see you. This is good news, Your Majesty. Unfortunately, I have mixed news for you. The siege at Anvil continues. General Lightheart and the Imperial Navy have suffered heavy losses and may not be able to continue the siege. The attack on Shadenhall went much better. Somebody who claims to know you opened the gate and let our forces in. One of the Legion shouted, "Sanguine, my brother!" and the door opened. The man inside welcomed the Legion into Shadenhall. When asked about it by the general, he simply said he knew you, Emperor, and had once done you a service in Helgen. Whatever the reason for his aid, our troops took the Shadenhall garrison completely by surprise. One strange thing, the Aldemir guards were already dead when the Legion entered Shadenhall. All had their throats slit. The general leading the attack took prisoners and is interrogating them about the defenses at Bravel and Leowin.
Hail the Emperor!
Greetings, Emperor. General Lightheart reports she cannot continue the siege at Anvil and will have to withdraw in the next few days. Our forces in the Nibben have now besieged Breville and Leowin. Reports from Breville are a little strange. The bodies of several Aldemiri guards have been thrown over the wall. Something is happening in the city, and it appears to be aiding our cause, Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty, and with that in mind, you must give your legions their marching orders. Yes, Your Majesty, your success at dealing with the Aldemiri bases has allowed us to send more legions to the front line. We are almost ready to invade the Aldemiri Dominion provinces of Valenwood and elsewhere. We have legions waiting to be sent to the front lines. I thought a send-off from you would give a big boost to the morale of our troops. You need to speak to General Hector outside in the courtyard and give him his orders. He and his men must board a ship at the Solitude docks. Then you speak to General Rictus at Windhelm and tell him and his men to board a ship at the Windhelm docks. It is really more to boost troop morale as they go to war. A simple task, Your Majesty.
Hail the Emperor!
You are looking well today, Emperor.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty. Thank you, Your Majesty. It means a lot to the men that you came to give us our orders personally. Yes, Your Majesty. We're heading for Leowin. We are to lead the invasion of elsewhere when Leowin falls. I am to contact the local guide at Leowin and plan the invasion with him. Yes, Your Majesty. Taking Cyrodiil, our own territory back, has been easy. But once we cross the border, we'll be entering a world of hurt.
Yes? Hmm?
Frost farm outside the city.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty. Order acknowledged, Your Majesty. If I may, the troops are very happy you came to see us off. It really helps with morale. General Lightheart seems to believe opening up a new front in Valenwood will help with the final conquest of Colovia. So, we're heading for Renfrew, Your Majesty. This is the finest group of archers the Legion has. More than a match for a few elves. Of course not, Your Majesty. We are to attack Renfrew and force the elves to defend it or lose it. The intention is to draw as many of their men to us, so General Lightheart can finish the conquest of Colovia, Your Majesty. Absolutely, Your Majesty, starting with Renfrew. Every last one of these men is an expert in survival in the wilderness. Once Colovia is back under our control, we'll be heading deeper into Valenwood and leaving Renfrew for General Lightheart.
Yes? Yes? Yes?
Coin or two for a veteran?
Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me Erika's sister.
Skąd się te wampiry biorą? Musimy je wyplenić, zanim będzie jeszcze gorzej.
You are looking well today, Emperor.
Greetings, Emperor. More so after being seen off by the Emperor himself, Your Majesty. This war is not going to go so smoothly once we enter Valenwood or elsewhere. It's going to get bogged down quickly. We will not be able to simply walk to the Somerset Isles and crush them. Their navy, for starters, is stronger than ours. Once we've retaken Cyrodiil, the game changes and we must plan for the long term. I have some other news for you, Your Majesty. Our friends at Hammerfell arrived at Anvil and are reinforcing our lines. General Lightheart believes the siege will be over within days.
You were looking well today, Emperor.
Hail the Emperor!
Greetings, Emperor.
Hail the Emperor!
It's good to see you, Emperor. Emperor, the final Aldmeri base awaits. After this, you will have succeeded in securing Skyrim from the Thalmor threat. First, though, I think I know why the enemy has not attacked as it did in Cyrodiil. If you recall earlier missions where we stopped them from landing forces in Skyrim, I believe if you had not succeeded, all of these bases would have been at full strength and Skyrim would have been lost. Yes, Your Majesty. I have news from Cyrodiil. Bravel and Anvil have both fallen to the Legion. Only Leowyn remains. General Lightheart is planning her assault on Arinthia, whilst we wait for news from Leowyn. The final base is Fortress Olzunda. It is heavily defended. You will need to kill the commander, archmage, and officer again. Since it is heavily defended, I will send some Knights of the Nine to help you with the assault on the fortress walls. Once we have cleared the courtyard areas, you should be safe to proceed into the keep. Farewell, Emperor.
One of these...
You'll shoot it!
Die! You hit a woman? That does it!
Why, you...
Days, I'll meet an elf I don't have to kill.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
was that? Over here! Gods, help us! I'll see you burn!
Yeah!
Lightweight loser.
You're sure.
Certainly be turning some heads in that outfit. Whether it's for the right reasons, I'll let you be the judge.
You're as good as dead. You're as good as dead. You're sure. Come on.
You okay? You okay?
I have been told that I have one of the nicest voices in Skyrim. or even Tamriel for that matter. I must say I am inclined to agree.
Roll! Shoot!
You okay?
Roll! Shoot!
You okay?
So, is it true what they sing about you? Perhaps you could say I didn't really happen to Dragon Ball Cup?
You heard?
Good as
What was that? Ah! Huh? Is someone there? What is that?
You okay?
Damn it. All this walking is giving me a front wedgie. Oh, I said that out loud, didn't I?
What was that? Over here!
Hey.
Damn you! Yeah! Come on!
You okay?